Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight we'll see the Dallas Mavericks as they go up against the Detroit Pistons. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. Greg, it is safe to say we can expect a breakneck pace to this one. Baseline to baseline basketball. Both of these teams love to run.
And plenty of teams say they want to push tempo, but these teams walk the walk, or should I say run the run.
Nash with the bucket.
Absorbing contact well inside. Nash is a competitive guy and is able to find ways to score even against tough defense.
Now here is Hamilton. Tries from 10, and it's Williamson missing. Now here's Nash. To the wing on the left. Van Exel. The wing jumper off target. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Pistons. And this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
Nash outside. Nowitzki with the screen on Williamson. Nash dishes to Nowitzki. 5 on the clock. Nowitzki with the screen on Carroll. Van Exel no good. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Inside, here's Robinson, and Robinson throws it down.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Now Nash. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Here's Finley. Rebound by Wallace.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Back to Hamilton. Down low. Pistons passing it around. Here's Carroll, and count it from 19 feet away.
Rising up, firing with confidence.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Nowitzki with the screen on Carroll. Nash drives in. Here's Bradley, and he drops in the way up off the glass.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Drives to the hoop. No good from Hamilton. Mavericks have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Nash against Carroll. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And, you know, one of the things you have to love and respect about Nash is his leadership. He's an elite talent, a self-made player who I think makes all of his teammates look better.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
You know, he's somebody his guys like playing with because he does whatever is necessary to win.
That one is no good.
The free throw line's a great way to see how confident a player's feeling.
Here's Hamilton, and some very quick points for him on that possession.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Van Exel passes to Finley. It's Nowitzki on the wing. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Hey, knocking down free throws in a hostile environment is really about the battle of the mind.
The shot by Carroll, no good. The Mavericks trailing. To the paint, stolen by Robinson. Williamson looking it over. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Here's Nash. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. It's 3 pointers off the mark. Detroit leading by 3. Williamson, the pass to Carroll. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists tonight.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
Yeah. I'm streaming on Kick.
Nash outside. Pass to Finley.
With sunglasses.
And Nowitzki, wide open, he fires, makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
You know, he's always ready to shoot the basketball, Dirk Nowitzki. I mean, as soon as he catches the pass, he's locked and loaded and ready to go. Great confidence in his stroke.
Now here's Carroll. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against the Nuggets in Denver. Here's Hamilton. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Bradley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Nash outside. It's Nowitzki on the wing. Back to Van Exel. Just 4 to shoot. And he lays it straight in.
And good work there from Van Exel, finding some space inside and exploiting.
And here's Carroll. To Williamson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Park at this time of the season, some surprise contenders for sure starting to emerge.
And you know, for those teams, this is when the real work begins. You can fly under the radar for a little while, but now your opponents know not to take you lightly, and that you have to prove.
He's off on the first. And the Mavericks making a change here. Griffin's checked in. Good on the second free throw. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Nash against Carroll. Nowitzki with the screen on Carroll. Nash the pass to Nowitzki. Over Robinson. Nowitzki, no good.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Nice shot by Wallace.
Wallace, just a fighter. He puts his hard hat on and goes after it on the boards.
Nash kicks to Griffin. Finley up top. Over Williamson. Rebound by the Pistons.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Pass to Carroll. Here's Hamilton. Buries it from three-point range. And it's a 7-point Detroit lead.
Very comfortable from out there. Hamilton oozing with confidence on that triple.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Dallas calls timeout. Eduardo Nahara checked in for Michael Finley. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Phillips is checked in. And so it's Dallas with it. They trail by 7. Nash with no one around. Hits it from three-point range. Nash has got 6.
And the quickness of Nash's game, just taking a shot there before the defense has a chance to react.
Outside Phillips. Here's Williamson. Rebounded by Nahara. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Nash outside. Here's Nowitzki. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Pistons leading by 4. Hamilton kicks to Wallace. The 3 from Billups. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Bradley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Griffin. Back to Nash. Just 5 on the clock. Fires away from way outside. Rebound, Detroit. Here's Billups. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Continuously working in close. Billups earning that bucket.
Nash outside. Here's Griffin. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got his 6th rebound on the night. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 6. Pass to Nahara. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Outside, Billups. Wallace the screen. Hamilton outside. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 4 assists in the game.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Now, here's Nash. He's got 6. That one doesn't go. Nice defense from Billups. Pistons leading by 6. Here's Hamilton. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Bradley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Nash outside. .135 left here in the opening quarter. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Hamilton just constantly working his tail off. Excels shooting it from mid-range. Just always on the move, constantly working off screen.
And he makes the first. A different look for Dallas. LaFrance's checked in for Bradley. Finley comes in for Nowitzki. And it's Johnson in for Nash. Then for the Pistons, Mobley, he's checked in for Wallace. Reed comes in for Robinson. And T subbed in for Williamson. Hamilton hits both of them. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Dallas Mavericks. 8-point game. Pass to LaFrance. Johnson surveying the floor. The 19-foot shot, and they pick up 2.
Looking confident on that jumper. You've got to be decisive to get that one off quick.
Pistons leading by 6. Outside, Billups. Now Hamilton over Finley. No good from Hamilton. Here is Nahara. Carroll covering. That one falls.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Carroll with it. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the first. Detroit, no good that time either.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Griffin finds Johnson. Pass to LaFrance. Back to Johnson. Over Hamilton. Offline with the baseline jumper. Phillips dishes to Carroll. Shoots over Johnson. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Mavericks trail by 6. Here is Nahara. He had 10 points in the win against Chicago.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
No coverage that time. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside, Phillips. Gibson with the screen on Griffin. Pass to Carroll. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Here's Williams after the basket by Detroit. It's Chauncey Billups with the rebound. Pass to Carroll. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Outside, Billups. Trying to get open is Gibson. And Griffin sends it back.
This team knows they can count on Adrian Griffin at the defensive end. Exceptional work that time.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself in the position, and then was able to make the play.
Van Exel's checked in for the Mavericks. Mobley, he's checked in for the Pistons. Carroll with the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Carroll's got 5 points in the quarter.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Beautiful. Nothing like an alley-oop.
Pistons leading by 6. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Mobley sets the pick for Carroll. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Points in close are always something coaches strive for.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Outside, Griffin. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. And Billups pulls it down.
You have to be willing to pass in those situations. That was a low percentage shot.
Pass to Carroll. Over Finley. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Carroll's got the lead up to 10 now for the Pistons. Dallas calls timeout.
Gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. Boom! Sports Bonanza, make some noise! The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans!
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Van Exel passes to Griffin. Finley up top. Billups with some nice defense here. Detroit leading by 10. Barry the pass to Curry. Here's Barry. The Pistons working the ball around now. Carroll kicks to Curry. Outside, Billups. It's up a 3. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. Dallas making a switch here. Nowitzki's checked in. Detroit also making some changes. Ben Wallace, he's checked in for Mobley. And Williamson subbed in for Barry. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now, here's Van Exel. He's coming off a 25-point game against Chicago. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Pistons have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
You know, the fact that Chauncey Billups is such a great decision maker is why you want him running your club from the point guard spot.
Out to the right wing. Here's Finley. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
Here's Carroll. The Mavericks pull it in. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Griffin passes to Van Exel. And it's off from 3-point range. Detroit leading by 10. Outside, Billups. Here's Williamson. Dirk Nowitzki with the rebound. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Now Van Exel. Nowitzki in the post, guarded by Kerr. Nowitzki's shot is no good. The Pistons have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Griffin kicks to Van Exel. Back to Griffin. Pass to Finley. Shot clock at 5. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Or the 3. That one's good, and the Piston lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from LaFrentz.
It's the shortest 3 in basketball. Love seeing them cash in from the corner.
Now here's Billups. 26 points for him last game against the Nuggets in Denver.
And we have to mention his rebounding. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
Billups against Van Exel. Pass to Nowitzki. Lets it fly from 18. And he can't bank that one in. Outside, Billups. It's Carroll on the wing. Finley with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Well, Clark, we've had a few years without the illegal defensive calls. How do you think the change has gone?
I think it's been good. I mean, again, anytime there's new opportunities to play the game differently, it sometimes takes a while for everybody to embrace that. Man-to-man is still the go-to defense, although we do see some teams playing the occasional zone. But I'm anticipating that will only increase as teams get more comfortable with what zone defenses can do for them.
And so it's Dallas with it, following the bucket by the Pistons. Lets it go. Carroll with the rebound. Carroll's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Curry passes to Billups. And here's Carroll. Over Griffin. And there's another one for the Pistons.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Van Exel after the basket by Detroit. Pass to Finley. Left side, Griffin. Rebound by the Pistons. Wallace has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Curry dishes to Billups. And here's Carroll. He's guarded by Finley. Offensive rebound, Wallace. A putback, great positioning on the putback. Wallace has got the lead up to 14 now for the Pistons.
And he saves the possession in emphatic fashion there. Great work on the offensive glass.
Outside Griffin. It's Nowitzki, top of the key. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Nowitzki's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And terrific control from Nowitzki, putting a nice soft touch on that floater.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. A different look for Dallas. Ahara comes in for Finley. Nash is subbed in for Griffin. Then for the Pistons, Robinson comes in for Curry, and Hamilton subbed in for Chauncey Billups. Detroit leading by 12. And here's Carroll. He's got 22. Pass to Hamilton. From the top of the key. The shot by Carroll, no good. Dallas has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Van Exel against Carroll. Van Exel with it. Lock at 6. Puts it up. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Detroit has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Hamilton, the pass to Carroll. Sinks the three-pointer. Carroll's got 25 points.
You could see he was prepared to fire the moment he caught the ball.
Hamilton against Van Exel.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And it's sent back by Wallace.
And this is why Wallace is an elite-level defender, has a great sense of timing for when to rise up and contest shots.
Now here's Carroll. He's got 25. Poked away. Here's Van Exel. Over to the left wing. Nowitzki with the screen on Carroll. Nash's shot is off. Detroit leading by 13. Hamilton outside. Back to Carroll. Over Nash. LaFrance pulls it in. Dallas shooting just 39% in the second quarter. Pass to Nahara. Now here's Nowitzki. Nash with it. Looking to get it going. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Williamson dishes to Carroll. Hamilton outside. The 19-foot shot. That one goes in. Hamilton's got 11 points.
And this is really what Hamilton does so well. A premier mid-range scorer who just finds ways to create space for that shot.
Now here's Nash. He has 6. Nowitzki kicks to Nash. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Nowitzki inside. Robinson on him. Nowitzki, no good. Now here's Carroll. Here is Nahara to end the drought. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that does it for the first half of play. Pistons lead by 15. We're back after this from American Airlines Center. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Really an incredible game from Team.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Wallace with the screen on Nash. Hamilton outside. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. 13 points in the game.
Boy, he can let it loose. The quick release shown by Hamilton that time.
Nash outside. Rebound by Wallace.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Here's Carroll. Plays it up off the glass. Carroll's got 27 points.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Here's Finley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots from the elbow. Rebounded by the Pistons. Robinson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Hamilton the pass to Carroll. Back to Hamilton. All sorts of time. Again, the Pistons score.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Nowitzki. Pass to Van Exel from outside the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Van Exel's got 7 points.
I love watching Van Exel dial it in from deep there. A superb sniper from beyond the arc.
Wallace with a screen for Carroll. Hamilton outside. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Mavericks trail by 18. Here's Van Exel. Misses the three. And it's Carroll with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Pass to Robinson. Williamson outside. Carroll with the three. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Finley up top. Carroll covering. And here's Nash outside. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Williamson dishes to Hamilton. Now Carroll. 27 points for him. Pass to Williamson. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. That one's not going to go. To the inside.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
And here's Carroll. Pass to Hamilton. Wide open look. Detroit, no good that time either. Mavericks trail by 16. There's Nash with the three. Detroit with the rebound. Robinson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Hamilton outside. Now Wallace. Over Finley. And again, it's the Pistons missing. And T is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And so here is Dallas. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Nash outside. A three-pointer, no good.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Hamilton outside, looking for Wallace. He gets it there. Bradley with some nice D.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
I mean, come on, Dirk is just this good. Even while taking the foul, he gets it to go anyway.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pistons.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
And that one falls for Nowitzki.
You know, it really shows on the face of Nowitzki how much he loves playing the game. And that kind of enthusiasm is infectious.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Hamilton the pass to Robinson. And it's Carroll in the corner to stop the drought. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Bradley's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Jacks up a 3. Carroll with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And the Mavericks with possession here after the basket by Detroit. Nowitzki looking around. 5 to shoot. Fades. Dallas again missing. Pistons leading by 15. Hamilton outside. Williamson finds Carroll. Pass to Hamilton. And there's the drive. And the rejection by Bradley. Van Exel against Williamson. Nowitzki outside. Here's Finley. 8 points for him. The shot's good. Nowitzki's got 9.
And Nowitzki is an accomplished scorer inside. Uses his height extremely well. You can't allow him to get that kind of position.
Carroll with it. He has 29. Pass to Hamilton. Over Finley. No good from Hamilton. Mavericks trail by 13. Now Finley. And it's blocked. Now here's Williamson. 5 points in the game. Now Hamilton. It's rebounded by Dallas. Bradley's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Finley, guarded by Robinson. Nowitzki, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Dirt can be so strong inside, breaking through that contact.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
Free throw good, Nowitzki. And it's Carroll with the ball for the Pistons. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Now here's Billups. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. Billups has got his second bucket.
And Billups is a shoot-first point guard, someone ready and willing to let that one fly.
Outside Griffin. Pass to Finley. Now Nowitzki. 6 to shoot. Here's Bradley.
Excellent job forcing the issue inside right there. He really earned that call.
4th team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Sean Bradley taking 2 shots.
That one is off. And we're seeing more and more high schoolers coming straight to the NBA. Some wish the league would require players, Greg, to wait a few years first. Why is that?
Kevin, I think the concern is talent evaluation. But if you give high schoolers an opportunity to compete at a higher level, scouts should have plenty to decide.
And the second free throw, good. And so it's Detroit with the ball. They lead by 11. And here's Carroll. He's got 29 points. No good from Hamilton.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Griffin is such a high IQ player, and he also combines that with playing hard and always being under control.
The Mavericks have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
A free throw drops for Griffin. A different look here for Detroit. Gibson's checked in, and Barry subbed in for T. Griffin hits them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Williamson against Nowitzki. Here's Gibson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
2 shots.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Here's Nash. He's got 6. Outside Griffin. It's Nowitzki on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Nowitzki a screen. Here's Griffin. Pass to Finley. Nash outside. Griffin the bounce pass. Now Finley. 8 points for him. Nowitzki outside. Tries again. Here's Bradley. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Bradley's got 5 now.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
Now here's Griffin. Nash up on top. Pass to Nowitzki. Over Williamson. That one's in there. The Detroit leaders cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from Dirk Nowitzki.
This is just one of those games for Nowitzki. I mean, he's playing with a lot of fire, energy, and getting things to go his way as a result.
Here's Barry. He has yet to score. And that one's good by Billups.
The name of the game, put the ball in the basket. Nice job doing exactly that.
Nash outside. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Chauncey Billups.
Such an unpredictable player. Nash keeps defenses on their toes and just baits them into mistakes.
And that one falls for Nash. Well, friends, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Nahara comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Detroit also making some changes. Forbes checked in, and Curry subbed in for Williamson. Both good from the line that time. Pistons leading by 6. Here's Barry. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter. Billups with another miss. Outside Griffin. Hamilton against Nash. And the shot goes in. Nash has got 10 points.
Man, is it fun watching Nash cook the defense with his ball handle. Sometimes he's just unguardable.
Here's Barry. Hasn't made one yet. And the 3 ball is good. And the Pistons lead by 7.
Being unselfish and finding his team the best shot out there, I like it.
Nash outside. Pass to Nahara. Here's Finley. And Billups pulls it down. Billups has got his 4th rebound in this one. Over Nash. And Billups gets it to go. And now a 9-point Piston lead.
And that's pure from Billups. So assertive, firing away from the mid-range.
Billups against Nash. To the right side. 1 second left. No good on the last second attempt there.